Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Calavera Beach. So right now we're looking at the mansions and the shoreline we worked on last episode. Today we're going to move inland and work on the suburbs that we began last episode but never detailed. We're going to detail those and complete this area, so let's get straight into it. Hey everyone, welcome back. So this is episode 8, and yeah, we're pretty far into the series already. We are continuing to work on suburbs because that is really the main thing we're going to be doing in this series. It's going to get more interesting though as we move up into the hills and we have, more interesting terrain to work with. And the mansions last episode were a lot of fun. This episode we're going to be just detailing some of the suburban houses we placed in the last episode. This is going to be a really nice neighborhood, not necessarily a gated community, but it is definitely a sought-after neighborhood, even within the context of Calavera Beach, which is already a pretty wealthy area. So these houses have stairs sort of going back down to the other street, not the street that they're, the front yard's on, but the street behind them. And this is pretty common in areas in around Laguna Beach. I don't know about Laguna Beach specifically, but these houses, whoever owns them controls the back area, and a lot of people have garages that go into the grounds. With like stairs, I guess, or something. It's really interesting, but I tried my best to do something that looked, true to form and realistic here, and I think I succeeded. I think I can improve though, and I'll probably do this type of thing again. There's definitely a lot of this in the area near Laguna Beach, and yeah, definitely a key feature. I don't know necessarily of Laguna Beach, but I took inspiration from some areas in Corona del Mar in Newport Beach, which is right next door, and they've got those back areas all over the place.
Sound of the 80s. Suddenly you hear it everywhere. It's all beat and all talk. It tells you a story and makes you want to dance. Steve Fox examines an overnight phenomenon, rapping to the beat.
Alright, so we're about done working on these blocks where the houses have these weird backyards. So now we're going to move up into the hills in just a moment and continue working on this particular suburb. And I'm going to be detailing all of these houses individually like I have, which I don't usually do even within this series. This area is meant to be a major focal point of the project, and I really want it to look good. Alright, so the idea with this one house here is it's a really nice house, but the lot is really oversized. And, you know, there are a lot of houses like this, not necessarily in Laguna Beach, just because Laguna Beach is so packed in and the real estate is just so high in terms of the land value. I just wanted to add a nice open area because all these houses over here have been pretty cramped, you know, the larger mansions, and I guess this house will probably be, you know, demolished at some point in the near future, considering it's got such a massive lot that, you know, a mansion like this other one could be put on. So these mansions, once again, are just look up mansion on the workshop. You'll easily be able to find these. Or at least the one you're seeing right here with the gray roof. The other one I was just working on with the big lot, that one's actually a vanilla building. I've edited a little bit. So yeah, you can do that in the asset editor. I cover that in my more recent tutorial on how to build a big realistic city, so you can check that out. So now we're actually finally moving more into the hills and working on some more houses in here. So once again, I'm going to be detailing these a lot compared to what I normally do to achieve a nice general aesthetic, but also up close, I want them to look really good. So compared to the actual size of the house's footprint, a lot of these lots are pretty big. I mean, some are like a normal size, but as you'll see a little later, these lots are pretty big because they're on hillsides, and a lot of the time you don't really see this in Laguna Beach because, once again, the the home value and the land value is just absurd in Laguna Beach. I think it's one of the most expensive zip codes in the country, so there's no wasted space there, like there might be here in Calavera Beach. This house we're working on right here, or should I say this mansion, it sort of exemplifies what I was talking about before about the lot size. These lots are pretty big, but the idea with this neighborhood is I didn't want to pack the houses in too much. I wanted it to be a little bit more natural and, you know, let the geography handle things. And obviously this is on a hill, so this isn't too unrealistic, but once again, usually these spaces would be filled in an area like Laguna Beach. But yeah, I'm detailing this pool area over here, just adding like flowers around it, and I try to add a lot of pools to these houses. And I'm using, I downloaded the Padelmo Garden Bush, which is essentially the low-tri version of the Shady Bush, again, which I hadn't had for a while, like for a long time, and I hadn't used it all on this project, but you see I use it around the fences a lot. It's a really good ground cover. Alright, so we're nearing the end of the episode, so a couple of things. Sorry this was a little bit repetitive, maybe a little similar to the other suburb episodes we've been making recently, but I thought it'd be different enough with all of the detailing we're doing, because I haven't really been doing all of this detailing in the recent episodes, so hopefully you enjoyed that. I'm probably going to do a lot more of that up in the hills as well once we start working there. But for now, I'm trying to get a nice coastline going in Calavera Beach because the coastline is very barren right now. And right here, obviously the college was right here, and I didn't really like how it looked. It looked out of place, so I destroyed it, you know, put these houses here, and it looks way better. And I'm very happy with it. Sorry, there was a little less commentary than usual, but hopefully the music made up for it. I'm really liking the DJ Quads music that I've been using recently. Hopefully you do as well. Anyway, it's about time to end the video. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like. It really does help new people find the videos, as I always say. You could leave a dislike as well. That has the exact same effect as a like. Just any rating helps people find the videos. So it's your choice. Choose between the two. Subscribe if you are new to the channel, and, you know, hit the bell icon next to the subscribe button to make sure you never miss an upload, never miss an episode of Calavera Beach. That would be a disaster. If you want the next episode of Calavera Beach early, you can get it right now. All you gotta do is give me $1 every month, which is essentially just buying me a third of a coffee every month, and, you know, not too much of a sacrifice. And you get access to the next episode of a series when an episode comes out. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram for teasers of new episodes. And yeah, that's about it. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.